$152 billion? $152 billion?
Wait, what?
$152 billion. Hi everyone, I'm Marc Lichtenfeld, Chief Income Strategist with the Oxford Club. Welcome to State of the Market. $152 billion. That's the estimate for how much cash was deposited at Silicon Valley Bank that was uninsured.
That's terrible.
Yes, it is terrible.
A week and a half ago, you probably never heard of Silicon Valley Bank.
I hate to say it, I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is.
Today, you probably know it's the second largest bank failure in U.S. history. Deposits at banks are insured up to $250,000. Anything above that number, well, good luck to you.
The money in your account, it didn't do too well, it's gone.
What do you mean? I have $100.
Not anymore, you don't. Poof.
Except in this case, the FDIC has promised to make all Silicon Valley Bank depositors whole, even if their deposits were above $250,000. Now, to be fair, bank failures are rare, but the Silicon Valley Bank situation does serve as a reminder that your assets are only insured up to a certain amount. And should the situation spread to other banks, it's unlikely the FDIC will be so generous.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
Here's how it works if the FDIC maintains its $250,000 limit. If someone has $400,000 deposited in a savings account and the bank fails, FDIC insurance will reimburse them $250,000 and the other $150,000 is gone.
It's gone.
Now, here's what you can do to make sure your money doesn't disappear the next time financial institutions start to resemble the Titanic.
I'll never let go. I promise.
The first is just playing by the rules of the government. The exact wording of the law is that FDIC insurance covers $250,000 per depositor, per account type, per bank. So for example, you can have $250,000 insured in your savings account, or you could have $500,000 in a joint checking account. And because there are two depositors on that account, all $500,000 is insured. Though I don't recommend keeping $500,000 in a checking account.
I do not recommend this strategy.
If you're fortunate enough to have lots of cash that will be in excess of FDIC limits, I strongly suggest finding another institution to deposit those funds. In fact, that's a good idea even if you're below FDIC limits, just to make sure you have access to some cash in the event your main bank fails and it takes a while for the government to dot the I's and cross the T's to get your money back. If you have $1 million in cash, you could deposit it in 4 institutions evenly and it would all be covered. Now, how about brokerage accounts? Can the same thing happen as we saw with Silicon Valley Bank? Absolutely. Remember Lehman Brothers and Bear Stearns? Fortunately, there are protections in place for brokerage accounts too. Similar to FDIC, SIPC, or Securities Investors Protection Corporation, insures up to $500,000, which includes a $250,000 limit for cash. That way, if one fails, all of your investments aren't in one place with a $500,000 cap. If you have a considerable amount of wealth, it may not be practical to open a new account for every $500,000, but having a few different brokers will make you sleep easier at night during the next financial crisis. And there will be one, rest assured. In 2008, my bank failed, and most of my cash and savings at a different institution was locked up for a year. This was supposed to be a conservative and liquid investment, but because of the global financial crisis, it was no longer liquid.
It's not a liquid!
Since then, I have my assets in various institutions, so if that one goes down, I at least have access to some of my money in other places. Just like we diversify our portfolios, I strongly recommend you diversify your financial institutions. It's a little more paperwork, but a lot more sleep at night. For more great videos and financial advice, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And hey, maybe you'll be lucky subscriber number 20,000. Thanks for watching State of the Market. I'm Marc Lichtenfeld.